Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, before I start, guys, I want to say thank you all for congratulating me on the birth of my granddaughter. My daughter's doing very well, and the baby she's an angel. I'm over the moon, but thank you all. Right, now, before I get on with this video today, I just want to let everyone know that's going to the Rise of the Dragon event and have got gold tickets. Cole Fox has sent out an email, and it may have gone into your spam mail. He needs to know everybody's sizes for the polo shirt that you get for getting a gold ticket. And he needs the info before the 12th of August. So if you've got gold tickets to the Rise of the Dragon event on the 6th of October, you need to get back to Cole Fox. Just send him an email, check your spam folder, check your emails, and let him know your sizes. I've already done mine. Right, this is my Saturday morning comments video. Saturday. As you know, guys, I've only managed to squeeze out a couple of videos, and the first one we're commenting on is the Beardy BS ping pong video. And the first comment comes from Dion Goss 6897, and Dion said, Beardy always finds lost clips in his archives and restores it. More Beardy BS. Have a look at the Kung Fu Geniuses Beardy BS videos. They are hilarious. Poor Sifu Alex nearly loses his mind. I have seen the Kung Fu Genius debunk Beardy videos and mock them, and getting a headache in the process. I've seen them great. And if any of you guys haven't seen the KFG debunking the Beardy videos, you need to check them out. It's excellent viewing. So thank you very much for your comment, Dion, and your continued support. Right, the next comment is from Joe of the Dragon. What a brilliant name. And Joe said, what's the most recently discovered Bruce Lee footage? Just curious. Well, as far as I'm aware, Joe, it is the John Saxon footage that is coming out. Bamboo and Dragons. Now, I did find some info on Adrenalising Media website, and this is what it says on there. Quote from our supervising producer David Tadman, who created this project. A couple of years before the legendary actor John Saxon became ill and then passed away, he and I were working on his book / memoirs about the time he spent on the set filming his role in Enter the Dragon. After John's passing, his son Antonio and me began creating the blueprint to best highlight his father's vision in what he wanted to share to the countless fans of Bruce Lee and the martial arts community around the world. Through our research and discovery, we came upon many rare images and film rolls of Super 8 reels that had the behind-the-scenes look at the legendary film, in which highlighted both Bruce Lee and John Saxon in their creative process. Working with Adrenalising Media, I am proud to announce the forthcoming documentary film and its adjoining book, Bamboo and Dragons, which is now in its production stage. These projects are an amazing tribute to both John Saxon and Bruce Lee, and will sure highlight some of the rarest unseen imagery ever produced at the time John shared with Bruce while creating the most legendary action film of its kind. Having the perfect team in place for a huge project such as this is paramount to its success. Therefore, I am thrilled to announce in having Marcus Like, Adrenalising Media CEO, Steve Kerridge, John's son Antonio Saxon, and wife of John at the time, Mary Ann Saxon, all part of this amazing journey. These individuals are just some of the incredible people who are part of this creative journey and what's to be the most memorable documentary film of its kind. A special shout out to brother Robert Lenarkic for his contributions. I can't wait for this to come out. Bamboo and Dragons, obviously the documentary and the accompanying book. It's going to be a great collector's piece and very much sought after for us Bruce Lee fans, of course. Rare footage of Bruce that John had on Super 8. Amazing. But that's all I can find out at the moment. There's no release date yet, so it's still in production as far as I'm aware. I know. But obviously at the end of that article it does mention Steve Kerridge has been part of this, so obviously when I get an opportunity to sit down and have a chat with Steve, of course I'm going to ask him if he knows anything. Of course I am. But as far as I'm aware, that is the latest Bruce Lee footage that has come out. Prior to that, obviously, it was the Mandarin cut of the Big Boss. Anyway, thank you very much for your comment, mate, and obviously your continued support. Much appreciated. Right, the next comment is from El Pajaro Mia Pretes. I'm really sorry if I ruined that. I'm sorry, mate. And he said, off topic, once and for all, is it acid they drop Williams into or not? I'm not entirely sure. Right, when Williams gets dropped into that water or acid, I think it's water, because obviously Hans Island is an island, and you hear Braithwaite at the beginning saying nothing unusual about a body being found in the harbour. I mean, I think it could be just water, but having said that, if you watch the Hong Kong cut of Enter the Dragon, you hear it bubbling and popping and all that, like as Williams gets dunked into whatever it is. So let me know what you think it is. I mean, I've always thought it was just seawater. That's all I thought it was. I mean, let's be honest, Williams was already dead and he was all chained up, so they dropped him in the water, he's just going to sink to the bottom. He was already killed by Han. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So thanks for your comment, mate. I do appreciate it. Right, the next few comments are on the video I'd done recently about the documentary from the Hong Kong Heritage Museum about the Tacky Young film The Brilliant Life of Bruce Lee. And a few of you have actually said to me, get in touch with Bay Logan. I don't know if Bay was anything to do with it, but I do know he lives in Hong Kong. So I may try and reach out to Bay. I don't know his email address. I've never spoken to him. Been a big fan of Bay Logan for a long time. I used to love the audio commentaries on all the Hong Kong Legends films he'd done. So I may do that, or maybe even Alex from the Kung Fu Genius, because I know he's had Bay on his podcast before. Anyway, so the first comment is from the Kung Fu Genius, Alex Richter. And he wrote, the conversation we had was great. Can't wait for it to come out. It really was. I did enjoy it, mate, too. Hopefully we can get some momentum to get this documentary a public release on streaming and Blu-ray. Exactly. I think if enough of us make enough noise about this, we might be able to get something happening, whether it's streaming or Blu-ray, preferably both. But I certainly would love to have a physical copy of it. I just want to watch it, first off. I have done a post on X. I never normally go on Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter. I don't normally go on there, but I did actually do a post on there. And to all those that shared it, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And I will do it again. And I actually tagged Bruce Lee in it, you know, the official Bruce Lee and the Bruce Lee Foundation, because I think they was a part of this. So thank you very much for the comment, Alex, and keep up the great work. You do a cracking job. Right, the next comment is from 30 Plus Fitness TV. Nice to have you back from your hiatus, Anthony. I'm glad you had a good holiday abroad, mate. And I may have to talk to you, because on your last video you were talking about turning a Samo body into a Bruce Lee body, and all these meals and all that I've been going on lately. I'm starting to get a little bit thick around the middle. I need to sort it out. Anyway, Anthony said this. Let us try and get this released. We also need the Hong Kong Film Archive to finally release The Orphan on disc. Hopefully I'll get back to Hong Kong sometime soon to enjoy this exhibition. Heard Alex mention you a while ago. I wondered when your chat would be released. Looking forward to it, Stripey. I would love to see The Orphan from 1960. It's directed by Lee Sung-fung. But yeah, I've never seen it. I've seen little clips of it here and there within documentaries, but I've never actually seen the footage. And I think the Hong Kong Film Archive need to somehow release this. I do know Alan Canvan owns a copy of it, but he holds on to that very tightly, so I may have to get in touch with Alan and see what he could do. But obviously we want a general release. You know, you don't want a bootleg release, really. You want a general release of this. I don't know why. Since Bruce has become such a massive icon, this thing will sell like hotcakes. Don't know why. Maybe it's caught up in some red tape. I really don't know. If any of you guys know, as always, let me know. But thanks for your comment, Anthony, and it's good to see you back, pal. Keep up the great work. Right, the last comment is from Iron Pupil 4595, and he wrote this. Congratulations. Thank you very much. I believe Taki Young has a gem in his hands. Blu-ray or DVD special edition with the 2-hour version and extra takes of the 70 plus interviews he did. I would say a bestseller, but who am I but someone who paid top dollar to purchase it? Bravo, well said. Who am I? Just someone willing to pay top dollar for this? I agree 100%, mate. I mean, this has been made since 2009. That's a long time ago now. I don't understand why it's just being kept on a shelf somewhere. Hopefully, like I said, with a bit of a push, we might be able to get this thing released. There's bound to be a lot of people want to see it. Right, before I go, I've got a nice package been sent to me kindly. I probably won't get an opportunity to open it until next week now, unfortunately. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Hopefully Monday / Tuesday. Like I said, this weekend, being the wife's birthday this week, we're out for dinner tonight, we're out for dinner tomorrow. I may have to take you up on that, Anthony. Looks like I'm going to be indulging a little bit this weekend, but hopefully next week everything will start settling down back to normal. Right, as always, thank you everyone who takes the time to watch, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, and of course my wonderful patrons. You guys are simply the best. With that, have yourselves a brilliant weekend, guys. Much love. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. You take care of yourselves now.